This is Static. I'm George Lang. We've been trying forever to get Casey Clifford on the show. For like 2 years, our wires have been crossed. But the timing couldn't be better because not only is she going to perform songs from her latest CD, Orchid, but she's got some new material to share as well. With her husband, David Broyles, on guitar, this is Casey Clifford.
When I left my second record, Teeth Marks on My Tongue, it was a very poppy, big, kind of produced album, and I loved it for what it was. But I felt that it was eclectic in nature, and I wanted to write an album that felt like you were listening, you were having an experience aurally from start to finish. On New Year's Day of 2008, I sat down and wrote a song on the dulcimer, and it's called Generous Friends, and it's the last song on Orchid. And I knew at that moment that that was the first song of my new album. I knew that I had come to a creative point, that was the sound I was looking to hone in on, and that was the place that I wanted to be aurally. And so what transpired is over the next year, I had one of the most creative years of my life, and I really disciplined myself in my songwriting process and made sure that I set aside time like never before. I learned how to kind of find my rhythm a little bit better than I had in previous years. And there's a few songs on the record that were written in the same week. I would just have a creative week, and 2 of those songs would be birthed. And without even noticing, I had stepped it up a notch. I had turned a corner creatively, and that the quality of what I was writing was better. I would surprise myself. Being out on the road is all at once exhilarating and exhausting. But there is nothing like presenting music to a listening audience and connecting and making a connection from my world to theirs. But I think more than anything, and I've had a couple weeks off, which is probably why I can say this, more than anything, being on the road reminds me of the goodness of the human spirit, and that people are generous and kind, and they love art. And that gives me hope to come home and recuperate and get back out there.